Have you ever wondered why some men leave women breathless in bed, while others barely leave a memory? Here's the truth. No woman fantasizes about mediocre sex. She doesn't dream of lying there silently while you go through the motions. She's craving something deeper, darker, more unforgettable. She wants to be touched, teased, devoured. She wants a man who dares to explore the edges of her mind, not just her body. I'm Amelia, and welcome back to Dark Psychology, where I show you how to unlock her mind, arouse her body, and own the moment without ever begging or chasing. Tonight, I'm revealing 6 kinky, playful, and psychologically powerful techniques that women secretly crave, but almost never say out loud. Let's dive in. Part 1. The power tool she secretly fantasizes about, the vibrator. You want the truth? If you're not bringing a vibrator into the bedroom at least once in a while, you're missing out on a whole new world of pleasure. Now don't get me wrong, your hands, your mouth, your manhood, they all matter. Especially if you've been practicing what I teach, slow seduction, teasing eye contact, rhythm. If so, you're already ahead of the curve. But even the most skillful man has his limits. The body has its limits. That's where tools come in. A vibrator isn't your competition. It's your ally. And here's the truth bomb. Nearly 80% of women need clitoral stimulation to orgasm, and yet most men never even touch it. When women masturbate, we skip the penetration. We go straight to the source, the clit. Because it works. Every time. Now imagine this. You're already using your fingers, your tongue, your body, and then you introduce something designed to supercharge her arousal. Suddenly, she's not just moaning, she's trembling, legs shaking, back arched, eyes shut, body overwhelmed. That first climax? That's the hardest one. But once she hits it, everything changes. Her body becomes more sensitive, more open, more ready. She enters what's called the orgasmic state, and you become the conductor of wave after wave of unstoppable pleasure. My favorite tool? The Lalo Enigma Double Sonic. Not a cheap buzz toy, this is luxury. Its sonic waves stimulate her external clit with intense precision, while the internal arm teases the hidden A spot, part of her internal clitoral network you probably didn't even know existed. Stimulate her inner and outer pleasure zones at the same time, and I promise, her body will never forget you. Part 2. The blindfold, simple, inexpensive, devastatingly effective. You want to feel like a magician in the bedroom? Blindfold her. It doesn't take much, a scarf, a sleep mask, even your tie. But the moment you take away her sight, her body lights up like fire. Why? Because she can't predict what's coming next. She doesn't know where your lips will land. Every breath on her neck, every brush of your fingertips, it's magnified. She's vulnerable, tingling with suspense, and completely in your hands. This isn't just foreplay, it's psychological. Anticipation is the strongest aphrodisiac in the world. Here's your move. Start slow. Let your fingers trace across her skin. Let your breath linger just above her collarbone. Kiss just behind her ear. Then stop. Pull away. Let her wait. The more unpredictable you are, the more her nervous system lights up. Her body will beg for more before you've even done anything real. And when you finally give her what she's been dying for, whether it's oral, fingers, or deep, passionate penetration, she won't just respond, she'll melt. she'll fall into you. And that's the point. Part 3. Dirty talk, the most underrated weapon in seduction. Let's be honest, most men don't talk during sex. Not because they don't want to, but because they don't understand why it works. Women, we live in our heads. We're thinking, planning, worrying, constantly. But when you speak, when you say what you're feeling, what you're seeing, what you want, you pull us out of our minds and into our bodies. You say, asterisk, you look so sexy from this angle. I love how soft your skin is. The way you moan makes me lose control. Now we're not just in the moment. We're addicted. Because here's the secret. Female desire is emotionally narcissistic. We want to be worshipped, not in theory, but in detail. You don't have to be a poet. You just need to be present, honest, real. And when you're ready, take it further. Say what you're going to do to her. Say what you want. Say what you're craving. Even explore calling her names, naughty ones. If she's into it, just one rule: ask first. Consent is everything. But once you tap into the erotic power of voice, her mind will melt before her body does. Part 4. Rough play, the right kind of intensity. Let's clear something up. Rough doesn't mean reckless. It means deliberate, passionate, primal. Many women fantasize about being taken, ravished, pinned down, not because they want to be hurt, but because they want to feel your strength, your hunger, your desire. It's about dominance, not domination. It's about creating a safe space where she can surrender completely. Hair pulling, firm grip on the hips, wrists pinned above her head, a sudden thrust, followed by a whisper that sends chills down her spine. It's raw, it's real, and when done with love, trust, and respect, it becomes transcendent. She wants to feel your wild side, as long as she feels safe inside it. So communicate, ask, play, explore, and don't be afraid to lead. Part 5. Roleplay, a doorway to her hidden desires. Want to unlock a side of her no one else has ever seen? Let her become someone else. Roleplay is one of the most underestimated tools in intimacy. It breaks the routine, it releases shame, and it taps into fantasies she didn't even know she had. It doesn't need to be theatrical. No need for costumes or scripts. It's about the energy, the imagination, the escape. Student and professor, boss and assistant, stranger at a hotel bar. Even something as simple as, "Tonight, you're not allowed to touch me." It's not silly. It's smart. Because when she drops her real-world roles, the caretaker, the boss, the mom, and steps into a fantasy, she becomes free. Here's how you ease into it. Next time you're out, lean in and say, "Hey, I read something about how roleplay can actually boost long-term desire. Thought it might be fun to try sometime. What do you think?" Keep it light, keep it playful. Let the fantasy evolve naturally. Because couples who play together, they crave each other for life. Part 6. Pattern interrupt, break the routine, rekindle the fire. Here's what no one tells you. Routine kills desire. Same rhythm, same moves, same setting. Eventually, her brain checks out and desire fades. But women are wired for novelty. Even the smallest change can reignite the fire. So interrupt the pattern. Don't wait until bedtime. Grab her in the hallway. Pull her into the kitchen. Bend her over the sink. Or slow it way down. Light candles. Look into her eyes. Undress her like it's your first time. Change the setting. Try the shower, the car, the balcony, or book a hotel room and treat her like your secret lover. It's not about how much you do. It's about how you keep it unpredictable. When you stay curious, when you evolve together, you don't just become her lover. You become her obsession. Final thought, the seduction never ends. So let's recap. Here are 6 kinky things women secretly want in bed, but are too shy to ask for. The vibrator, her orgasmic sidekick. The blindfold, instant suspense. Maximum pleasure. Dirty talk. Pulls her out of her head and into the moment. Rough play, strength, trust, and raw intensity. Role play, fantasy, freedom, and reconnection. Pattern interrupt. Newness that keeps the fire alive. These aren't just sex tricks. They're emotional tools, psychological triggers. They show her you're not like the others. You're the one who sees her, explores her, worships her. And if you're struggling, if she's pulling away, if the spark has died or never lit in the first place, then it's time to go deeper. Learn the F formula, a proven system used by over 40,000 men to ignite desire. Tease her mind, and trigger that hidden switch inside her that says, I want him now. Stop being her backup plan. Stop being her safe choice. Be the man she can't stop thinking about. Click the link below. Watch the free video I made for you, and unlock the dark psychology of irresistible desire. Before you go, if this turned you on, not just physically but mentally, hit that like button. Share it with a man who needs to hear this. And subscribe for more unfiltered truths about what women really crave. Because this is just the beginning of your seduction evolution.